and I placed them in like this. Like so. Then you grab your small pieces of wood, place them on top like such. Like such. Like so. Then that little space down there, you would put your fire starter. Here's my fire starter. It is a deep egg carton where the egg is, doused in oil and with some of a cotton ball in the center there. So what you do, I like to put dead center in there, and then you get your small kindling ready. Bark works fine. Thin pieces of wood like this also work just as well. This works pretty good too. Twigs also work, but I don't have any twigs to show you. So just put them in a pile by the fire. I'm putting it here. Small stuff like this also works pretty good too. And then you get your lighting device. I've gotten my lighting device, which is just a classic lighter. Then I light it. And once it's light, you want to smother it immediately, so I usually put like a small piece right in the center right there. Just like that. And I wait for that to take, and I put on another small piece. I'm putting on this, which is my example of a twig. I usually like leaning up against one of the big logs. Now be careful, it could get burned here. That hopefully should take. This is a little bit long piece of bark, so I'm gonna break that. Yeah, I'm sorry about my dog. Someone's probably just drove by in my house. So I broke this, I broke it down. Now I'm gonna place it right there on the small log so it's not on the fire starter. That's how you smother your fire. And we'll take the other small piece, put it directly in between the flame there. So hopefully that catch. I'm also gonna blow on it a little bit to hopefully speed this up a little bit. Make sure you take long and steady breaths. Hopefully work it. Hopefully that works. Bring up more pieces of bark. Ooh, well that just collapsed. Hope I didn't smother it, but there is still some flames going. What a failure this would be. I make a fire and it just dies out. Make sure you keep on blowing into it until you can leave it alone for a little bit. No! I'm gonna move some stuff around here. Once again, I'm so sorry about my dog. Okay, so this looks like it's done dying. Let's sprinkle some smaller stuff in here. You're just trying to keep it alive now. That's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully it's gonna come down to this for you guys. What really went wrong here is that my, it all collapsed into the fire starter, just kind of smothering it. So I got rid of the fire starter fuel, and now it's relying on everything else. Just make sure you don't smother the fire. Okay, I'm gonna move some stuff around. Move that there. Okay, so we're getting it going again. That's pretty good. really hard to do this one-handed, but we got this, we got this. Okay, so there seems to be some pretty good stuff popping up. There's one flame over there, and there we go. It's actually starting to peak up here. It's pretty good. That usually means that you can somebody put a little bit more fuel on it. Make sure you keep blowing onto it so it doesn't go out. It also does help catch the kindling on too. Let's throw in a little bit more small stuff. I think we're almost ready to put this thing on, but that's gonna be a little bit. Okay, starting to pick up. That's pretty good. This is good. The main thing with a fire is you have to be patient with it. It's gonna take some time before you can go away, and you need to constantly add fuel onto it. So, patience is key. So we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. That is very good. That bar just shattered. Let's go. But now I got some more small pieces to put on. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good to see. It's actually trying to get to the wood up there. I think by now, I think it's ready for this. Just put that there. There we go. This is pretty successful. But, when you feel ready, it's definitely not ready enough, you can actually start putting your pieces of wood in the center there to keep it going. Or else this style fire that I've made will go out, and that's just bad. You don't want that to happen. But, ooh, you see that up there? Look at that. That's nice. I'm gonna throw on some more bark. I think it definitely can take it. And then constantly blowing when you put on a new piece, especially kindling. When you put on like the big logs, you don't need to blow. Though I like to do it. Speeds up the process. Okay, here's a good example of smoldering. So you see that piece, you see where all the wood's over here and there's no real flame, but over there, there's like a bunch of flame, but not a lot of wood. That's what we like to call smoldering. So what you do is that you just kind of shimmy this out. Yeah, kind of like that. You just kind of shimmy it about, and see look at that flame now. It's a really good example. When you stack wood on top of each other, kind of like that, it doesn't burn through all of it. It only burns through the bottom layer here. So I have like 2 thin pieces here, but adding them together, it's just gonna kind of act like this big piece, not 2 small pieces, if that makes any sense. So I'm starting to rage, so I'm just gonna start throwing on some wood. Okay, I think it's time. Oop, found another piece of kindling. Definitely gonna put that on. That was a good example of a stick. Look how big it got in just 8 minutes. So it's been some time. Alright. Now it comes to the big part. You gotta slide in a piece of wood. Hopefully it doesn't put it out. If it does, my bad. Put it on one side. Do not put it directly to the center. You're trying to get it to burn. It's just like a step up. If you feel the need to, put on some kindling and blow. And blow. You gotta leave some space for a flame to pop up. Blow until you see flames kind of consuming the log. If you think so, if you think you might need it, put on some kindling in there. It's kind of like that, where the flame's actually on the log itself, not from the kindling around it. Woo! Starting to get kind of hot. And this is what I like to call this, the successful start of the fire. Now, you can leave it alone for a little bit until it needs some wood. Back up. Look at that. So, what you do from here is just keep on adding wood onto it. But you can leave it alone for now, and that's how you start the fire the way that I like to do it. Okay, so it's been WNJ. I will hopefully see you on the next one. And if you did like this video, please drop a like. And it would be much appreciated if you subscribe too. That really does help me continue making videos and continuing making a video. Like if you like this video, I'll continue making more fire building videos. If I did anything wrong or you'd like to say anything, please leave a comment. But that has been all. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and